Hi everyone, this is Mrs. McGee, and I love math. It's okay if you don't love math. I love it enough for all of us, and I'm here to help you understand it better. Let's get started. Today we're going to talk about graphing linear equations when they're in slope-intercept form. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos, and we're going to begin graphing this equation. So I have up here y equals mx plus b. That is the slope-intercept form. M represents slope and b represents the y-intercept. Let's talk about some common mistakes so we want to make sure you don't make those mistakes. First of all, m is in front of the x. X is not part of the slope. So the slope is just negative 2/3. Then when we find the y-intercept, that is the 3. Make sure you look at the sign in front of it, because if there's a minus in front of it, it would be a negative 3. But in this case, b is just a positive 3. So common mistakes that students make is they forget to look at the signs. They don't take the negative with the slope, or they don't look at the sign with the slope-intercept. Also, the intercept is the y-intercept. Make sure you're putting the dot on the y-axis. So let's begin graphing. The first thing you do is you graph the y-intercept. The b is the y-intercept. So we're going to put a dot at 3 on the y-intercept. Now, from that point, you keep your pencil on that point, and then we're going to count slope. Let's talk about slope before we graph it. This is a negative 2/3. So that means that you can keep the negative with the 2, or you can put the negative on the 3. It doesn't matter, but they're both not negative. I have some students sometimes that want to do this. They'll do a negative 2 and a negative 3. However, negative divided by negative equals a positive 2/3, and it's not positive. So when you have a negative slope, make sure that you only have the negative one time. Slope is rise over run. I like to say up and over. So because I like to go up and over for my slope, I'm going to put the negative with the 2. So on the graph, I'm going to go back to my point at 3, and then I'm going to go down 2 over 3. So the 2 is negative and the 3 is positive. Be careful. Sometimes students start counting slope from the origin. Well, that's not correct. You need to count it from the y-intercept. Now, we talked about having that negative for the 3. Well, I could have done that. From my point right here, I could have gone up 2 and negative 3. You can see that that is the exact same line, so it doesn't matter which way you do it. I just recommend that you do it the same way every time so that your brain gets in the habit. So once we have graphed our slope-intercept equation with putting our intercept on the y-axis at 3 and then doing our slope, rise over run, either negative 2, positive 3, or positive 2, negative 3, then you connect your line. And so I'm going to connect my line right here, and we see that it goes through my 3 points. You really only need 2 to make sure that you have it graphed. Slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. Thank you for watching the video. If this was helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.